Ah, net. Hi everyone, this is Krisha from Third World Book Nerd. Welcome to our channel and this is vlog number 6. Today we're taking a look at some of the top pet peeves that bookish people have, so stay tuned. So we made it to vlog number 6 and I'm so happy that we get to shoot these videos and I'm so happy that you're still sticking around. Today we're taking a look at the pet peeves that some people have regarding their books and bookish stuff. So it's something that I can personally relate to and I hope that you can too. So let's start. Okay, our first pet peeve is people not returning the book in excellent condition. You know when you let people borrow your books and when they return it, it doesn't look the same anymore? The spines are already creased, there are folded pages everywhere, dog-eared pages, or worse, the book can get irreparably damaged or lost. That's one of the worst pet peeves out there. I mean, why do people do that? If and when you're borrowing books, you should realize that the owner of that book cares a lot for that book. Those books are their book babies. They cherish them, they treasure them, they cover it in plastic if they are frail paperbacks, and it's common human decency to take care of those books. So please, if you're gonna borrow books, please take care of them.
Or else he won't ever let you borrow books ever again.
Actually, I'm guilty of this one. Girl, if you're watching, I still have your Anansi Boys by Neil Gaiman, and I'm gonna return it once life permits me to return your book. If not, I'll just buy you a new one.
No, did I just say that?
Anyway, pet peeve number 2. People raving about the book just because it's been turned into a movie. This used to bug me a lot when I was younger, especially when the first Harry Potter books were made into movies. When you're in grade school or high school and that book was very important to you and people don't relate to you because you read too much, and then all of a sudden these kids who suddenly like the book, who are suddenly fans, come up to you and say, "Oh my god, this book is so great!" So annoying. Now that I'm older, I've kind of accepted that fact. Some people are just visual people. They don't like reading books a lot. And maybe it's just my, it's just my inner hipster showing its fugly self. I'm sorry if I do that, but I can't help it sometimes. People highlighting books. I know there are a lot of people who do this. And no hate to those who do that, but please, if you're gonna do it to my book, don't. Okay? I just think that highlighting stuff is like, I don't know, it's like vandalism to me. Highlighting books, it just doesn't occur to me. If and when I find a passage or a quote that's really interesting, I write it down. I don't really like to leave marks on the books that I read, even if it's just reference books. I feel like I'm violating the book if I'm writing on it. But that's just me. Some people like it, but I don't. If you like highlighting your books, please let me know. Let's have a discussion. Number 4, monsters who don't use bookmarks. Guys, it's 2018. Just in all seriousness, why don't you just use bookmark or any other thing that you can have at your disposal instead of dog-earing or folding the books or folding the pages? Why do you do that? Let me know. I don't understand you. Number 5, pet peeve. When you're at a really exciting part and somebody disturbs you. You're at this really exciting part of the book, it's a super charged scene or it's the climax of the book already, and then somebody disturbs you to, hey, do this, do that. It just throws you out of the book and you can't get into that groove again. That sucks. Please don't do that. If you have bookish friends, leave them alone. It's okay. Number 6, book at the library, but someone beats you to it and then you realize that they're actually not reading it. I have had this experience so many times in our school library before, when I would want to rent this book out only to find out that somebody else has it, and when you take a look at that person, when you see them, they're actually not reading the book. And you're kind of like, why?
Give it to me. I love it better than you will.
Number 7, lying down in a comfy position only to find out that lighting sucks. I'm sure a lot of you have had this experience before, like when you're trying to find a super comfy position on your bed or on the couch, only to find out that you can't read the book that you have in your hands because the lighting is so awful. This is one of the reasons why I have switched to ebooks in the past, because you can read ebooks anywhere, everywhere. However, lately I'm kind of getting back into the physical books groove. So yes, this has become a recurring problem again. What's the solution to this one? I think you have to buy those book light thingies. You know, the clip-on lights that you can find at Daiso for 88 pesos? I think they have that there, and I think it's a great solution. Number 8, finding a book you like pero you don't like the cover. This is such a super nerd thing to say. Like, I go to the bookstore all the time and I find this book and I want to buy it so bad, but I don't. I stay my hand because I don't like the cover. I just have a preference for the original covers is all. Nothing bad with movie tie-in covers if you're really into that, but for me, yeah, I don't know. Like, I want the book cover that I like. And finally, our last pet peeve, bad movie adaptations. What is it with Hollywood and bad movie adaptations? I kind of lost my faith in the movie industry, truth be told. I think this is the biggest pet peeve for book lovers all over the world, when their beloved book gets turned into a movie but the movie just doesn't do justice. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Outlander is a good series, and Atonement by Ian McEwan. Those were really good movies based on books. But the rest, like I'm So Sorry, Percy Jackson, and The Mortal Instruments, the movie, it was just sad. Here's hoping that movie and TV producers make better work of book adaptations that they're going to undertake.
Peace lang. Peace lang.
And that's it for our top pet peeves. I hope you liked today's video. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us on social media, and let's be friends. If and when you have any more pet peeves, don't hesitate to comment them on the comments below. Let me know what pisses you off most as far as books are concerned. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. This has been Krisha from Third World Book Nerd. Adios!